Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Hoard 2. Sorry we're starting a little late, but we always do, so it's okay.
At least we're consistent.
At least we're consistent.
Yes.
So this week we're a little short on players, so I'm going to be pitting them against a Tarask and saying go.
Sounds about right.
I cast quit.
I quit.
What's that look like? Oh, it looks like me falling on my own sword.
Yeah. While it's on fire.
You rolled a nat 1. You failed to quit.
And the Tarask eats you.
And you actually accidentally threw your sword at the Tarask instead of landing on it.
How the actual fuck?
It is now targeting you.
You blew a raspberry at the Tarask instead. Like exactly.
I would make that the slowest death possible. It's like the Tarask uses its pinky toe
To give you a wet willy.
You lose all your hearing.
And your head.
Somehow.
No, you're just bleeding a little out the ear.
That's fine. A little cerebral spinal fluid never hurt nobody.
Alright, so last time we played, we did the encounter, or part of the encounter called Stranded, and you guys are now going to be,
Stranded.
Well, yes, that too. But you'll also be, moving a very rich man further up the way.
Is he though?
He is.
That's what the episode.
Luzeros, come ride with me. We need to talk.
We need to talk. Oh, there you are.
Just moving all the dudes. You guys can decide where you actually want to sit.
We can get back here on this one.
Luzeros has all kinds of movement speed. I think we should just make him jog alongside the carriage.
Nope, 6 of you have to pile on. Go.
That sounds inappropriate.
Only if
Still
you
a
feel
bit.
it.
I felt it.
If you feel it, they will come.
Ha!
This is all accurate. What happened here? No one's
Stuff
here
and
to,
things.
no one's here to stop us. We're gonna get worse than usual.
Who usually stops us, though?
No one.
I don't think anyone usually stops us.
Stops is a strong word. Usually Justin has something to say by now, and it usually stops the path we go down for a minute, and then of course Ben or someone just kicks in and immediately we get back on.
It's like a slight pause. Like Justin's like, hold on a second. Let's
Hold on, guys. Let's actually talk about this. And that's like 3 seconds later.
Okay, we talked about it. Like, okay. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
What?
You've made poor decisions, Derek.
What?
You put the noble on the cart with me.
Oh my god, why'd I do that?
It's too late. No
Just
takesies,
kidding.
backsies. You son of a bitch.
You should have said something.
Well, actually, if anything, he would make most sense riding with Mira, seeing as she agreed to protect him.
Oh, well, we can kill him or her too, I guess.
You know that?
Okay, so now as the party continues to grow, somebody roll me a d20.
I forgot to grab out all my dice and stuff.
Hey!
What do you use?
There you go.
What do you
A
use?
one crit. It doesn't matter, right?
It does.
Yeah, you
because
roll
it
first. Mine's
means-
going really slow.
It means that I will continue the same encounter instead of making
Yeah,
it
you
a
will.
different one.
That means the last one on the list. You do get the Tarask. Ah!
The hobgoblins return with a Tarrasque.
I will be right back.
He
Give me
forgot
1
his
second.
die.
He forgot his diaper because, again, a Tarrasque.
Well, he forgot his diaper because you will be pooping yourself. That's a lot of carriages. Are we playing the cup game? You know? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you put,
I
where's
do
the
not.
card? No? Okay. Why so many carriages?
Don't worry about it. It could be anything.
I see one.
Well, there were like 6. He deleted them all.
Oh, I
Where
missed it.
could they be?
They're invisible carriages.
No, I'm actually just looking for something. Da, 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 da.
Do you guys hear a little chitter? It might just be my speaker.
I never pulled out my dice after the last time we played, so they were sitting in my duffel bag in my room still.
And now with 2 kids.
That's right, because you were up here last time we played.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Alrighty. Let's do this. Okay, so
Leroy Jenkins.
okay. And then we just need something terrifying to pull it.
More terrifying than a Tarrasque?
Wait, to put what?
Could be anything.
The carriage? Or my finger?
Oh, too late.
Only time will tell.
You know, if a Tarrasque was pulling the carriage, what is scarier, the Tarrasque or the guy driving the carriage?
The carriage is actually just gnomes. But they're rabid. Which basically means they're kobolds.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. So, thankfully, none of you is watching the stream right now.
That's what you think.
I mean,
I just got it up for the points.
Blanked out tab, but gotta get those Twitch points, right?
Fair enough.
But it's
I don't think you poured enough in there, Ben. Jesus.
Think of the previous encounter.
neck, and it's new, so it gurgles. Yes.
Anyway,
You hear a thundering rumble as
Arden.
from all sides of the road.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Holy cow!
What did I?
There
What did
are
I eat
only
today?
3 of us. What is wrong with you?
We're gonna die. TPK and only half the party's here. Okay.
Yay!
Just the
Yay.
TPK for those that are here, though.
Yay! The rest will.
Derek will
somehow
finally
live.
kill me.
Okay, well, as I didn't think I was ever actually going to have to use this spell, but I think I will, depending on how this goes.
Oh man, it would have been way funnier to make polar bears pull these carriages. It wouldn't have made any sense.
Is that like a lizard thing?
It's a land shark.
It's a giant lizard.
You're a giant lizard.
Well, that's just rude.
I'm sorry.
We all, like just putting it out there. But I mean, I think some of us here might have some pretty giant lizards, anyways. Except for Ben. I don't know about him.
Is that an iguana? Hey, how about you and your pet iguana?
He got a little baby lizard.
What would be something insane to release on this? We'll do that later. Anywho. Anyway, so the there we go. So the hobgoblins have returned, and they are, let's say, annoyed that their original prey was taken from them. And they're going to reclaim it now.
Fair. He's on that cart.
How much do these guys have? Okay. So, wait for it. What do you guys do first?
They just kind of appear.
So
They just kind of appear.
they basically just rolled up on you pretty full speed. Like, these lizards are extremely quick, and they're good at pulling things over this wider terrain, or this less than flat terrain.
Okay. So they just kind of roll up, like.
Yeah, they roll up and they begin calling at you in, I believe it is just Goblin. Yeah, there's not a Hobgoblin language; it's just Goblin.
Okay, so I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I mean, I can understand them.
I was about to say, do any of you speak Goblin?
Well, I do. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let me look at my actual languages. I do not actually speak Goblin. However, with my most recent level up, I have, as soon as I can find it, there it is. I have that. So, oh, wait. Yeah, I can understand all spoken languages.
Oh, okay.
But you can't speak it.
I can speak it too. It says,
Oh,
moreover,
okay.
any creature. Well, okay, I may not be able to speak it, but they can understand whatever it is that I say, as long as they understand the language.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have that, so I can understand whatever the hell it is that they're saying. But I was gonna say I rolled because I wanted to do like an insight check on them to kind of be like, hey, like try and see like body language and whatnot, see what it is that they're up to and everything. Like, but I rolled a 27 for that.
So there are 3 differently types of, let's say, differently equipped types of hobgoblins in these different carriages. Which ones are you going to try to address?
Am I only allowed to do like one cart at a time?
No. It's more like, okay, so I'll give you a description. So on every single one of these, there are 2 archers, one in back with a great sword, kind of sitting back, like he's, not, he's not, making the point to, like, move forward or show himself. And then there's the one driving it, who is holding a long sword and driving with one hand.
Okay.
Yes.
So it looks like they're gearing up for a fight.
Yeah, like they're geared up, but they're like, they are yelling at you in a language first. So.
Okay, what are they saying? Since I can understand them.
You can understand them. Like, okay, so the first 2, which pull up, basically are like pointing at, all of you guys, and they're like talking to each other and basically saying things like, it's like, there they are, that's them, let's move in. And then, of course, one of them sees that you're like looking at him, and he just gives you a look like you would have been wise to walk away.
But does he actually say that, or is it just a look?
Oh, gosh.
No. Like it's he's speaking in Goblin to you.
But so he says that to me, though.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna kind of reiterate that back. I'm gonna be like, okay, it would be very wise for all of you to go ahead and disappear before you meet the same fate as your other brethren.
Roll intimidation.
Do it.
Let's do this. Not great. Pretty sure that's just going to be a straight up 9.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up 9.
Gosh.
All right. Yeah. No. So he literally laughs, and then just like keeps going, but he gives some order to the back that you don't quite hear.
Of course.
And then one of these stoic-looking ones pulls out his greatsword And as he
Oh,
pulls it
let's-
out, you see that it begins to ignite.
Let's
Ooh.
go.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna like nudge Knack. I'm just gonna be like, we're about to have some fun, man.
I guess we all need to roll initiative still, huh?
Yes. Go ahead and roll initiative. I am still rolling it for everybody, which is the whole reason why I added this little bit of role play in the middle of it.
Why? No, 'cause I'm
I should.
That's a nat 20, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Jeez.
So that's a 28 total for me.
All right. Where's
This is gonna be so much fun.
You're gonna have to do a lot of like dexterity checks and stuff to get around these, though, man.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. To get from carriage to carriage, it's going to be a very different, you know.
I got a bow and arrow. What you talking about?
That's true.
And then give Samerdag, and we're going to give
Now,
Gurik here.
Which side did you say the one guy was?
What do you mean? Which one was talking?
Yeah,
So
left or right?
To the right. This guy right here was the one talking.
In the back. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're gonna give. Oh yeah. So Knack and Luzeros, unless you want to pull somebody from another carriage, who would you like to steer? Because you got to keep those carriages rolling.
Literally anybody other than us.
Well, that is unfortunate for you.
How about Istrid? Does he have good animal handling?
He does actually.
Istrid.
All right, you're gonna have to yell to him on your first turn.
Take the reins, and he's gonna tell me to fuck off, isn't he?
He might, depending on how things go up to his turn. He might.
Oh, he's literally the second person.
Yes.
And also rolled a nat 20.
Right.
So it might be a full round before you get that message out to him, or before he hears and acknowledges your message.
Well, yeah, because I'm like at the fucking bottom.
Exactly.
There's like 82 people in this encounter. What did you do, Derek?
With only 3 of you here, I didn't think we were going to progress very far, so I figured why not make it wild?
So kill everybody. Okay, got it.
I'd never kill you all outright. That'd be too easy. Except Kyle.
I don't believe you. That's good.
Except for me.
All right, last person. And we are set. Did the mage? Yes, he did. Wow. The most pointless mage in the world got a nat 20.
Wow.
Oh, this is going to be funny. I can't wait to give you more of these people's wonderfully, extremely useful combat skills.
Oh, great.
And definitely not
Watch
total
him-
bullshit.
He's gonna light a fucking carriage on fire or something, isn't he?
He shoots out fireworks.
Yeah, he shoots out fire.
Pew 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 pew.
All right, so with that, lose arrows. You're up.
Cool. Since it's very evident that we have geared up for a fight up here, I am going to. It's going to seem a little strange, but I'm going to do this anyways. I'm going to take a shot at this hobgoblin all the way up here.
Which one? Oh, that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to attack that one with my bow.
Okay.
Is he like just the first up or something?
I'm trying to do something here. All right.
He's trying to play.
I'm hoping. I'm trying to do something, and we'll see. We'll see if it may work out to our advantage if it actually works.
Oh, I should probably get the campaign spreadsheet up for your experience.
Okay, that is. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 28 to hit.
All right. Yeah. So that'll hit.
There you are. Right. That's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah. That is 15 damage for that first one.
Okay.
And then my second attack. I should probably say this too. Like what I'm trying to do, trying to kill that guy, so that way he will fall off of the back of the cart.
Okay.
And maybe knock one of these other carts like over because they're trying to run over a body. You know what I mean?
So this seems like a total like when he dies, you will have to roll some kind of like probably like a D100 for like some level of luck, basically.
Okay.
Because you can't aim a dead body.
Well, I mean, that's
You
true.
didn't
That's true.
literally punch.
But that's what my intention is. I'm trying to
No, that's
do
totally
that.
fine. Yeah. So if you guys ever want to ask for stuff like that, it's real simple. Just tell me what you're hoping for, and I will have you roll a D100 for, let's say, like luck. And if you want to, we can talk about things that may influence luck, such as ridiculous circumstances, and occasionally, because I don't think any of you are. Well, no, you're partially a cleric, right, Chris?
Yeah, hi. Yeah,
Yeah.
hi.
So you might have some level of, like, let's say,
Divine luck.
divine intervention.
Well, I do
We'll
also
call it
have
divine flexibility in this case.
yeah. Yeah, if there's murder involved, I do have favor, I think. Maybe not divine.
You know what,
Well,
I'll
there's
give you that
plenty
one.
of murder that's about to happen here.
You know what,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give you that one. So basically, if whatever is happening involves either death or something that happens because of a death, Chris can roll religion to modify the roll to an extent.
Like
I
on
like that.
behalf of other people or specifically for him?
Anything that
I'll
involves
give him one
carnage.
per short rest.
Okay.
That's
All right.
that's fair. Everything else for Warlock is short rest. So
Yeah, like why not? This isn't like a
Alright.
real thing. This is more of just ridiculous, gameplay antics.
So my second attack
So
is
the
a
best
19 to hit.
Okay, that misses.
Bullshit.
I thought he was being serious.
I am being
Bullshit.
serious.
What?
I am being serious.
You
The
rolled-
second one missed.
For a 19?
Yes.
What?
So, roll me a investigation check real quick.
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay. How bad was it?
It's a nat one.
Okay, yeah. You don't notice anything. You're just more like baffled. Like, did I miss? Like, where'd the arrow?
that strike felt true, like,
It
and I
felt
swear
true,
I saw it make contact, like.
and yet nothing happened. What was the damage for the first one, though?
15.
15? Okay. So the first one did hit, of course. Okay.
We about to have problems. Oh wait, I get a second turn though because I rolled nat 20, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, so I get to go again. Not using that die because I just rolled the nat. Oh, was it you that? Yeah. So doing the same thing. I'm still attacking him with my bow. Yeah, that's a 28, so that'll hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
14 damage.
Okay.
And one more. 24 to hit.
All right. 24 will hit.
Okay. See, now I have to double check. So, guys, at least a 24 will hit that guy. All right.
That's good.
16 damage.
Okay.
I feel like I'm attacking like the boss of the group, guys. Just FYI.
Yeah.
You're definitely attacking a boss of the group.
Okay. All right. Noted.
Yeah. Let's call it
I just picked that guy randomly too. I was just like, yep, going after him.
he was just positioned in that spot that you thought like he could fall and break some things.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a thing now. But that's it for me. Yeah, there's really nothing else I can do. I mean, I can't use any of my unarmed strikes because everybody's too far away. I don't think I really have any other bonus action type things that I could do. Unless I want to spend a key point, which I really don't want to right now.
Yep. I got you. All right. Then we move on to the mage, who casts what looks like a firebolt, but does nothing.
Which one's the mage? This one's the mage, right?
Yep, that's right. So he just
Okay.
he just looks like he tried to cast like 2 different castings of firebolt, and instead the first one seems to have just lit a torch on the enemy's carriage, and the second one just shot like a shower of sparks.
Okay. Can we like roll something to see what's up with this guy?
Roll Arcana.
Oh fuck.
That was for the
Can I
maid.
also roll like
That was for the
Arcana?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a 17.
Oh, suspicious.
What is happening? My
Yes,
shit's
suspicious.
being dumb. Hold on.
Oh,
One
wow.
moment.
22.
So, Kyle, you can tell that was not firebolt. Like you're 100%
Oh, my stuff-
like I've seen firebolt before. I know what it feels like when like firebolt like goes through the air. Essentially, like you're a monk, you have a sort of attunement with energies. You know what firebolt feels like.
Yeah, I've definitely seen Gurkir cast it as well.
Oh yeah. So you also have a personal connection as well.
Yeah.
So that was not
And I have
firebolt. Thorak, you immediately recognize prestidigitation.
Oh fuck! Oh
Like,
no!
this isn't just like a guy missing. This is a guy who doesn't
Faking.
know what he's doing and in fact is faking it as hard as he can. Because he thought or whatever that everything was just gonna be fine. And now there's actual danger and he doesn't know what to do, so he's panicking. Throwing sparks. Moving on. The hobgoblin that you have shot 3 times with an arrow
It still isn't dead.
turns around after being shot 3 times in the back and unsheathes his greatsword and looks right at you. And as it
Yes.
begins to ignite, he hurls it at the ground between the carriages, like right here. And Luzeros and Knack and those 2 horses are gonna have to roll some dex saves.
Oh, okay. Like right now?
Yes, like
That's
right
the
now.
wrong
Oh no, I
The
know.
cart's over.
So he threw the sword there, and you're all moving. So he spiked it into the ground,
Okay.
and basically like cast the spell, and the sword's gonna go boom. So Nat got a 20.
I got 27.
Okay, so you both succeeded. You will only take half.
I will take 0 because of my evasion.
That's right. Okay. Well, Kyle, you just evaded a level 3 fireball that exploded out of a sword. Now I need you both to roll another dex save.
I'm sorry. How much am I taking first?
Not sure yet.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Okay. I just need to pull up fireball.
That is 18 for the second deck save.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. The base level damage on this one. So, being honest with you, it's actually a delayed blast fireball. Its base damage is 12d6. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Did you just kill both of us?
No, but, so Kyle got lucky. Kyle, what'd you roll the second time?
18.
Okay. So, you each, well, actually, no, so you're fine. Knack, you just took 24 fireball damage.
Beautiful.
And,
Which is like normal fireball damage, just FYI.
Yeah. And then, you also take, that'd be 10 shrapnel damage. So let's call it piercing.
So 34 total.
34 total.
Awesome. That gives me 30 remaining hit points. Yay! Yeah, you remember that vial you gave me from the Trinketeer? We might open it in this encounter.
Do we
Huh?
know what it is?
Yeah, it's the Leviathan.
Oh, yeah.
I'll kill everybody.
You're on land.
I don't even care.
Oh, God.
If I throw it in the air and it lands on everybody, they'll still die.
That's fair.
When did we last see the Trinketeer?
When you got shoved in the hat.
Yeah.
So it's just been that long.
It has been that long since we've seen the Trinketeer, yes.
And
Just
now,
double check it.
after doing that, this hobgoblin then pulls out a long sword and a shield and straight up leaps. And how does he do? He does okay. Leaps from that carriage to this one.
So wait, is that I guess just is that great sword still in the ground, or did like the fireball blast it actually broke the sword too?
So when I say there's shrapnel damage, I literally mean it like that. Like there was shrapnel damage.
So the actual sword just exploded with it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right.
So now this hobgoblin's going to take a second turn, and we're going to pretend that Gurk here is steering and not allowed to be harmed during the time. Why would I say that?
Too late.
Because you're the DM, you're allowed to say it.
I am allowed to say it. Yeah, so using the fact that Gurk here is indisposed at the moment, the hobgoblin decides to position himself at the assassin and swing twice. Oh, I'm sorry. Multi-attack. 3 times.
Damn.
The first 2 are solid hits, doing first 11 damage, and then 10 more damage. The third one is a critical miss. So the assassin is going to try to use martial arts to kick this guy off the carriage. You can hear my confidence. Oh, wow, 19. All right, I'll give him that. So this guy, instead of, trying to use any of his weapons, basically, does some very theatrical flips and ends up boot kicking this guy onto the ground between the carriages. And the carriage keeps rolling. So he will have to catch up. So we'll see him next turn. Istrik, being Istrik. You did ask him to come over there. Roll me a persuasion check, Neck.
Oh, me? Okay, sorry.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out my turn while all this is going on. You said a persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll see how it goes. That's sad with a +7, though.
What is Istrik's wisdom? Or charisma? That's a 12. You barely beat it.
Hey, it still wins.
He's like, oh, okay. And then before he does that, he just looks around and is like, well, I guess this will be fine. And then just hucks his axe at the one that pulled the greatsword earlier, that when Kyle was, talking to the one.
And it explodes in lightning.
Yeah, he literally just throws his axe as hard as he can and misses.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
And so then as he, climbs his way over to the new carriage that he's going to be on now, after I make sure he's on front so he stops disappearing behind that horse. Yes, he's gonna steer now. And he tries to throw a javelin before grabbing the reins, which also misses that guy.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, now a series of random bow shots by hobgoblins.
Yay.
Also, let me double check something. Okay, so yeah, normal hobgoblins and I want to say hobgoblin captains. Nope. Okay, got it. All right, anyway. So, this first hobgoblin gets to take 2 shots because he crit succeeded on his initiative roll. His first one was a critical success. So he's going to be firing at Luzeros because he is this one right here in the bottom left corner. So he fires 2 shots at Luzeros. One of them is a crit success, so it's going to hit. Luzeros, you take 12 piercing damage.
Okay. I was to say I did have a question, and it's obviously totally up to you and everything. I do have that whole deflect missiles thing, but is it so? Because this is a nat 20, is that just irrelevant? Like, it doesn't matter, it's going to hit me regardless? Or
I'm going to say yes in this case.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure before, moving forward. So you said 12 damage?
12 piercing damage. It's only because it's a
Alright.
crit success. Otherwise, I would have totally given you the chance to be like nope.
Okay,
The second one is a 20.
22.
There you go. How's the deflect missiles work again?
So let me grab it real quick. Missiles.
In the meantime, I'll fire off the other ones for these other guys.
I posted it, but I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile when I'm hit by a ranged weapon attack. When I do so, the damage I take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus, in this case, 21.
And
If I were to reduce it... Oh, so this is... Oh!
Yeah. So if you reduce it to 0, you can actually throw it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I could actually like lower the actual like roll to attack. I didn't realize it was the damage.
Yeah.
So can I still roll it?
No, because like
Damn it!
This was a crit. This went straight through your not your chest, but it was a direct hit because it is a critical.
Okay.
Okay, so the spy gets hit for 2 damage by a longbow from one of the other hobgoblins. This hobgoblin captain is going to huck a javelin at the assassin. And it's going to hit. So the assassin is going to take 5 more damage. And now that he is below a certain mark, he is also going to do a wisdom saving throw. I'll say he succeeds this time. Alright, and then boom, boom. Another hobgoblin. Oh, nope, that's one of them. Alright, so this other hobgoblin draws his greatsword, but does not throw it. Instead, he leaps from the carriage and does not make the jump. So he ends up on the ground. And his turn ends, but he is going to be... He's basically like... Imagine him running full speed towards whichever carriage basically catches him as he runs towards the middle row. Or the middle column.
Alright.
Assassin is going to fire a light crossbow, which might be the only real weapon he has, at the one that threw a javelin at him. And it's going to... Hobgoblin, Captain... Miss. 2 more Hobgoblin arrows. Bank, bank. Where'd that guy go? There he is. Okay. Okay, so... This one is, again, going to start running at you guys. So, Hobgoblin, Warlord, Dex. He made it. So you see this terrifyingly epic leap, and you hear a thump at the back of your carriage as he lands, greatsword in hand, flaming greatsword in hand.
Let's fucking go, big guy.
Looking at and then steps forward. And he is going to swing 3 times. So, the first one was at Luzeros, second one was at Knack, and the third one was at Luzeros again.
Okay.
Luzeros, what is your AC again? 22?
22.
And what's your AC, Knack?
I will be using a reaction and casting shield and bumping my AC to 23.
Okay. So all the attacks miss. So yeah, this guy's basically trying to like swing as hard as he can on you, and you are both just dodging and blocking as much as possible.
Moving
Sweet
card.
dodge moves.
Card, he's bouncing around, not very steady.
Bobbing and weaving. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah,
Good that shit.
Can't touch this thing.
And then Max, thanks to your reaction with shield, how long does that last?
I think it's literally just a reaction, but I will double check here. Just
yeah, because if it does,
it lasts a round. So basically, until my next turn or that guy's next turn. I'm not really. However you want to play it.
So conveniently, you have casted shield, and then as you are facing and dodging and like blocking this guy, you just see an arrow glance off your now magical shield.
Oh, lovely.
From the right. And then Hoard here.
I'm gonna let you guys know, since it's about my turn, I'm probably gonna make things a whole lot worse. But it might make it better too.
I'm gonna try to wrap some stuff up. Pick a side. I'm going for the right.
You're going to go for the right?
That was my thought.
Okay, I'll go left.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll go left.
Okay, so Hoard here has not done great at the animal handling. So as all this action is going on, he has the horses begin to waver. And we'll find out what that means if he fails again.
Uh-oh.
Knack, you're up.
Okie dokie. So I actually already dropped it in the art. Like in the art library. I don't know if I can...
Is it the creepy shadowy monster thing?
No, it's not the creepy shadowy monster thing. It's much, much worse.
Oh, good.
I don't know how to upload it though.
I don't know how to share it either. You might have to have Derek go find it.
What is it?
It's and if you go to the here, hold on, I'll put it in the chat, like what you need to spell in the, because I will be casting on that middle cart in the left, summon greater demon, and I will be summoning a very large beastie.
No fucking way.
Oh yeah, I can summon a CR5. It's great.
That's a CR9.
No, I'm sorry. I'll be doing the reduced threat version, not the. It's just the only picture that D&D Beyond has.
That's a 6.
But it is a 6, and if I cast it at 4th level, I can summon 5. Okay. If I cast it at 5th level, I can do +1, so 6.
Okay. Okay.
So I will be doing that. If you wouldn't mind, maybe taking that image of that gentleman and putting it in the middle of this here cart.
I'm about to see another demon, aren't I?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He's 15 foot tall and weighs 5,500 pounds. By the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He's big.
Give us
and he takes 4 attacks per turn.
Oh my gosh.
Give us a moment, as I must do a little bit of uploading.
Yeah.
Let's just how big is he? He's large. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So a large takes up only technically. Why can't I resize him? There you go. Technically, it takes up this much space. So 4 squares.
Yeah.
But
he's got no background.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. But either way.
That's interesting.
So, reduce that Glebry Zoo.
Yeah.
Is reduce threat. Let me make sure, is there anything that happens when he enters a battlefield? Because the other one has like a summoning variant thing, but this one does not. Okay.
Yeah, no, he just kind of, here I am, and I'm here to fuck shit up.
Does he get his own
initiative? Guys!
Yeah, so he gets his own initiative.
Okay.
But
does he go right now, or does he wait till his initiative?
So, let's see here. I'm going to post this in. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
That's all right.
You other foul words. I love how that starts.
Yeah. I uttered "son of a bitch" because that's a foul word. Anyway, it has its own turns. When you summon it on each of your turns thereafter, you can issue it. So I think it goes right now, and then it has its own initiative. I think, if I'm understanding that right.
And it has its own turn. Okay, so it's going to wait till its own turn for this.
Yeah, but I'm
So
trying to
basically-
find its... Go
So if I understand the spell description, though, this thing emerges.
Mhm.
I guess I have to question, does this thing emerge from the ground or from, like, the ether?
I think it just ether.
Okay. Then this thing literally just appears in the center of their cart, and they're going to panic.
Yeah, they are. Also, I can't find the fucking like its initiative and all
It's okay.
of that stuff.
I rolled the initiative.
Oh, okay.
I found the reduced threat Glabrizu, and it's just a +2. He rolled
Okay.
an 11. So,
Yeah, well.
so he's got a couple turns still, but after that.
Yeah, but they're all panicked. Did they just jump off the cart?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
You may have like royally fucked us, man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I just read through the entire thing, and I'm like, oh, so it's under your control for now.
Yeah. So it's under my control, and it gets it's going to get disadvantage on its charisma saving throws. It also has a -2 on its ability checks and saving throws. So instead of a charisma +6, it has a +4,
Okay.
and it has disadvantage.
Okay.
But I figured 1 CR6 is better than 82 other fucking people and their pets.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because even, being low CRs, if there's a fucking horde of them.
Yeah.
Plus, I have one other spell that I could use to make sure that we don't have to fight it if it goes sideways.
Is it Pokeball Leviathan?
No, I said spell, not object.
All right. So is that everything for you then?
Hold on. Let me make sure. I think so. But I want to make sure. What are my bonus actions?
So I'm gonna say that these cards
Yeah,
are moving. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say that's gonna be it for because
Okay.
that cost me my action. So
All right. So neck. So thorax.
Thorax.
there you go.
One of the K's is silent. Only one.
Only
We don't know which one.
Not even
All right.
knows.
So I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna kind of turn generally to the right side. I'm gonna look at these guys, and I'm gonna say, "Eat shit."
And then he's gonna cast fireworks.
No,
He casts
that's just
prestidigitation.
so that's just the wizard guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Firestorm.
Oh fuck!
So
Oh, yeah.
Level 20, please.
a
do your
storm
thing.
made up of sheets of roaring flame appears in a location I choose within range. The area of storm consists of up to 10 foot cube, 10 10-foot cubes, which I can arrange any way I wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to another cube. Each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw, or it takes 7d10 fire damage, or half on a success. So I'm just going to lay a giant string of these cubes, leading out in front, ending, roughly here. So 100 feet of fiery cubes that they're all just going to run right through, and they're all going to burn.
Wait, so it's 10 10-foot cubes or
10 10-foot cubes. That's why it says 10
So
in
you
words, and
literally
then the number.
lit the entire column of those guys all on fire.
Basically, and leading out in front because we're rolling, so they're just running right through it.
That's metal.
So
as fuck.
I think
all
if I can use my one short rest thing that you were just talking about, can I use the carnage of them burning to maybe like get a couple hit points back? Just like, give me like 3, man, something. I'm almost dead already.
So
I was gonna take
points.
care of you when I got back to my turn.
I was gonna say hit points. No. That's
how about a spell
more
slot?
of like a, like I said, this is more of like a weird chance thing. I was offering.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe the one in the front wrecks and then causes the rest of them to also wreck and just stay in the fire.
That we can roll for.
All right.
You roll religion, and I'm gonna say
religion.
Yeah, Thorak, I'm gonna need you to roll me a D100. Jesus.
A D100. There's the roll for the fire, and DC is 19. 100.
Yeah, damn.
All right.
71.
Do this now.
71's pretty good.
So 6
and an 18.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like this.
6. Yeah, they're like gone.
Lizards too. Fuck them.
Yeah, and their carriages, I think, are totaled now, so they're out of the fight anyway.
Oh, they totally are.
But I will point out, it even very specifically says in the spell, if I wish, which we will, all the plants are fine.
All the plants are fine.
It's like you
at the end of it, it says the fire
sunflower
damages the fire damages objects in the area and a nice flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried. If I choose, which I will, plant life in the area is unaffected.
He's saving the grass.
Yeah, that's because
I'm a druid.
No, that's because blood makes the grass grow, Sergeant Major.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so Hobgoblin
Ben
Boy,
just leveled the playing field.
So Hobgoblin Boy front actually crit failed. He must have tripped in a frenzy to get away from the fire, and fell in, and is now just on his back, burning alive.
And then afterwards, he'll be burning dead too.
Yeah, that too. So he's dead.
Well, damn, Ben, I wish I'd have known that. I wouldn't have summoned the big beastie.
I said I was taking the right.
Well, I didn't know you literally meant the whole fucking time.
And then, yeah, these other ones, they each 49 health.
Well, I think the big beastie's turn is going to come up a lot faster now.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is.
All of our turns are going to come up much faster now.
And then a bonus action. I see Chris is kind of hurting. Or Knack. And so I use my bonus. I forget. Remind me.
Excuse me.
So as a bonus action, I can use Healing Word. Is it only limited to level 1 as a bonus action?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. So I'm gonna pump that up a smidge.
Pump.
And I'm gonna say, Knack, you're not looking so hot. Here, buddy, you need help.
Smoochies.
So, I guess, Thorak, I also need you to roll me a D100.
Again?
You just hit one of your
magical items.
Magical item from the sky moments.
All right,
Who
30.
gets it this time?
And that was 12 hit points to you, Nick.
Thank you. It's he's gonna get a Leviathan in a jar, and we're gonna have 2 of them.
We're gonna make them.
And
fight.
then the druid should cast Create Water, and we will just drown everybody.
We'll just ride that thing to Tiamat.
You know, I don't. Do I have that? I have to look. You know, one of these days I'll remember to actually go through and change some of my spells, because when I initially set them up, I was like, mountain spells. But druids can change spells, and I just never remembered to actually Look at it.
No, I get it.
Why am
You know how many times I didn't change Eris's spells when I probably should have?
Right?
That would have been so much more effective and not just a insane wannabe prophet.
Well, yeah, and it doesn't really hit me until we're in the middle of combat, and I'm like, man, I wish I had some better spells instead of just I can move Earth 10 different ways. Like,
So, what was the D100? Just a 3. Okay.
I roll it is a 3. I thought it was a 30. 3, yes.
So let's start at. We've definitely given you guys a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing, and superior healing and supreme healing. And definitely have given you an 8th level spell scroll. Ooh.
Probably, yeah.
Weapon +1.
Ooh.
Do me a favor. Roll a D. How many weapons are there?
So many.
Like the player's handbook.
A lot.
Just gotta decide what I'm having you roll. Oh wow, I turned right to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 36. So roll me.
I think we can do a
3d12s.
2d20. Oh yeah, 3d. No, because there's no way to get the first 2 then. Let's see.
That's true.
Let's say 2d20s -2 or -1, and then we'll re-roll if you overroll.
Okay, so 2d20s.
And then the total roll will be -1. So 16. You got a flail +1. So descending from the heavens through a magical hat that appears above your head. A flail +1 smashes into the ground.
It's the Trinketeer's hat. It just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And poops a flail.
You're basically his like sort of avatar now that you've been birthed from the hat.
Does that mean at some point a mimic might drop out of the hat?
That is entirely possible, yes.
You know, I don't even know if
items, creatures become
I don't
mixed.
think I'm proficient in that.
Look, you rolled for a Tarask.
Oh no.
The hat's getting bigger. At that point, it will just suck you all in, and you'll just be stuck in a weird, like, let's call it bonus level.
It's like it'll be like Toonland from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Exactly.
Flail's that ball thing on a chain, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are these guys on this carriage panicked yet? I just want to know what's happening.
Oh, they're absolutely panicked, yes.
Okay.
They just haven't had a turn to react.
I just wiped out the whole fucking side. Of course they're panicked.
Well, yeah, but I also spawned a 15-foot tall demon on their cart.
That too.
They pooped and then they peed.
While we're on the subject, I'm immune to being frightened.
Well, there you go. That's good to know. Okay, so as that all just happened, where is this hobgoblin? Oh my god. Okay, so one of the ones that just barely survived the firestorm. Does the firestorm stay, or does this just like a single?
I think it stays.
Yeah, I do believe it stays.
Duration 1 hour.
Yeah, let me pull it back up.
Duration instantaneous. Nope, it's like throwing a fireball.
Yeah.
Just whoosh.
So you just summoned the most terrifying fire of their lives, and now it's already gone.
And the grass is
just
fine.
Left with
The grass is fine.
Now they're just left with like ashes around of their.
Well, remember, they're not fine. They still took at least half damage.
Oh yeah, no, they took a ton of damage.
So they're not fine. They
And
just survived.
All their comrades are dead. Their carriages are dead. Their animals are dead. I think they should have to suffer fear.
And blood everywhere, and
I think Knack is just on the carriage.
And
going,
you're a sooty mess, and plus, remember, they also now have to start running if they want to keep up.
That is correct. And I've chosen a speed that you are all moving, which I'm going to say is 50 feet per turn.
But are
Those
you
hobgoblins
really
are not
running
monks.
all
They will
that
not
fast
keep up.
when you just got flash fried?
Not right away. No, they're gonna have to get up, build up some speed.
Yeah.
So this one is actually going to fall behind.
Bye-bye.
This guy over here. Okay, so one of them gets to react in horrifying fear. Let's say a wisdom save. It's a 3. As this strange thing appears through the phasey ether of reality, the first hobgoblin to notice it, the back left one on this cart, screeches in goblin and attempts to jump off the cart.
And then gets run over by the cart behind him.
That's exactly what's going to happen here. So he's going to jump off and make a very disadvantaged dex save, and it's another 3. And he
Speed
died.
bumps.
Yeah, he died.
Bye.
And with that, Samardag the Hoper is going to roll for animal handling.
He should be hoping a lot more than he was earlier.
He's feeling a lot of hope, seeing as how you guys have handled the situation. However, his horses begin to waver.
Oh no.
And now it's time for the monster.
Dumb.
So I will say the demon's name, I guess, since it's a Glabrezu, that's what I'll say.
Yep.
Unless its name is like Daniel or something.
God, that would be amazing. Give me a sec. What's a really not demon-y name at all?
Bob.
Fred.
It's Steve from The Office.
No. His name is Phil.
Phil. Okay. I say Phil, and then I just say kill the hobgoblins. So I don't.
His 4 turns.
Yeah, I don't have control of the token. So
no, but I've got the thing up. So you tell me what exactly. You're just telling him to kill them.
Oh yeah.
Tell me this. Do you want him to do the 2 pincers and a spell, or do you want him to do 2 pincers and 2 fists?
We're gonna do 2. Oops, what just happened? Sorry. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Okay.
While he's thinking. Question. How quickly would they be able, the guys on the right, be able to be jumping out of their burning carts? Because remember, the carts didn't just disappear. They're burning.
Oh, I know.
They're
on their turns, they will have to,
Dex.
basically freak out. This one did do that, but then he fell behind of the rest of the carriages. So he's going to have to, if he wants to catch up, he's going to have to start running.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the other 2 have not had turns yet since this incident has happened. So.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure we understood, remembered it.
Oh, yeah.
The cards magically gone.
Wood doesn't just vanish when it lights on fire. After all, the mage lit one of the little posts on fire, like a torch.
Sorry, I don't remember what I was being asked.
2 pincers and a spell, or 2 pincers and 2 fists.
Yeah, how is your monster?
I don't know what spells he has access to.
So he has, at will, he can cast darkness, detect magic, and dispel magic. Once a day, he can cast confusion, fly, and power word stun.
Yeah, we'll just go with the fists and the pincers right now, I guess.
Sounds good. All right, good. I already rolled the 2 pincers. So
okay.
Let's just add some fists. Okay, so he's going to go for the 1
2 that are right in front of him.
Yep, for the 2 in front of him. I'm going to move him out of the way so I can actually click on them. But, so he uses both his pincers on the first one. The first hit is a direct hit for 24 damage.
Damn.
The second one is a tie. So, as my rules dictate, the hobgoblin captain will now be able to react with advantage, and the Glabber Zoo gets to try again.
Okay.
With normal. So another pincer. That's a 9.
Phil,
His AC is 17.
But it doesn't even. Yeah, his AC is 17. It is a tie. So but the way my dual rules work now is it's a contest. So if the Hobgoblin rolls lower than a 9, he loses, and he's gonna get stabbed with a pincer. Okay, so great sword. Nope, he crit succeeded. So Glabber Zoo is gonna take out of his 79 health. He's gonna take 14 of it. Except he is resistant to non-magical slashing. So he's going to take 7. There we go. And lucky for you... There we go. Okay, so continuing. And then the 2 fists. So then the fists... so the first fist goes for the other Hobgoblin, and normal Hobgoblins only have... Nope. Both the fists miss. Unfortunately. Phil Nye, the Monster God.
Phil.
And you have now set off a very interesting battle. Because now, this Hobgoblin Warlord has a flaming greatsword and is facing your Glabber Zoo. Greatsword. And first crit fails immediately.
And
that's
then crit
succeeds twice.
All right.
So this is going to be interesting. So Glabber Zoo first gets to react. And I'm going to make him smart. I'm going to... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Yeah, he's going to cast Power Word Stun in response to the one guy getting a crit fail. So as he dodges this spell, or this sword swing really deftly, he looks the guy straight in the face and says some terrifying words.
Night.
And this guy will have to make a con save. And he got a 9, so he failed. So those last 2 attacks don't matter. Because Power Word Stun, if it has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. Otherwise, spell has no effect. Stun target must make Constitution save. So yes, he is stunned. So he is basically stunned and frozen in place right now. Let me open that up so I can verify what stunned actually does. Stunned creatures incapacitated can't move and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails. Okay, so he's not automatically prone, though. Otherwise, I was going to say he falls off the card as well. Alright, so.
No.
Yeah, he's just stunned. So, he ain't doing shit. Hobgoblin Captain is going to keep driving the cart. And
yeah, he is.
And then he's going to throw a javelin at the Glabber Zoo in front of him. And miss.
And hit the hobgoblin behind the Glabber Zoo. No.
Yes.
That's impressive that he missed a 15-foot tall target.
He's driving and he was not on top of it. The noble is gonna try to hide and find cover. He succeeds. He finds his way behind a barrel. Last couple of guys here. Okay, so yep, these are all normal hobgoblins, which means we're just gonna fire off like 4 arrows right now. Bam, 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 bam. 1 crit fails, and which one was the first one? Is that one? Okay, so that one fired at the assassin. The assassin knocked it out of the air with some very theatrical, hand movements.
Squaw!
Exactly. The
Did he
second
make
one,
that
however-
noise too?
Yes, he did.
I feel like it was more like a reaction of just like, oh fuck, like it had just hit his hand and like just knocked it out of the way. Like that's what I see.
Right.
It was just like, oh shit, yeah, I totally meant to do that.
And then, hang on, I'm just trying to make sure combat keeps going because I know I overloaded this encounter, but it was for a good cause.
Ignore that dice roll, by the way.
Will do.
Let's just testing something out. When we need a hot
36.
dice roll, I just refreshed my page because stuff wasn't moving around.
Oh,
You can
okay.
do
And as it came up, it had the little chat tips about rolling, just roll or whatever. So if we
Right.
have a hot roll dice thing, it'll do it.
Nice.
Keep in mind.
So, the assassin responds by firing back a crossbow bolt. However, he loses the shootout and still ends up actually getting hit by the second arrow from one of the other goblins. And now he is going to have to do another wisdom saving throw with a higher check, and nope, still not there.